thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is your reading for March, the weekly reading. Because of time constrictions, I'm going to do it as an all sign, which means that all the signs who haven't been done, including the ones who have been done, will get a weekly reading. So because this is a new type of reading and it takes a lot of time and it's already in March, it's a good idea for us to be conservative. And the sun is with Neptune at this time, so I'm going to take my own advice and not necessarily promote this or do the 12 videos, which would be overkill and a huge expense of my time. So if you're interested, I did do Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Capricorn. Those are linked in the description. So if you have sun, moon, and rising for those signs, show them those videos some love so that we can see that we're ready to upgrade this reading to a sign by sign reading. And I'm definitely going to integrate this reading, if you guys want, in the future as a part of a regular monthly reading. But because it's already March and I still have a lot of catching up to do, I think this is the smartest way to do it. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make the energy real. And also, if you are that golden demographic, 18 to 24, please take the time to comment on my videos so that we stimulate the algorithm nice and nice. Okay, so this is how you play this game. I have 4 piles here and there are roughly 4 weeks in a month. You'll have to kind of subdivide the month on your own. And so there are 4 piles and it's up for you to choose which week is which pile. So for example, you can say week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Okay? And then basically you're going to choose the order, and each pile is going to tell you how your week goes. I created this reading in 2017 or 2016, so it's been around for a minute. And today we're going to do it for a group. And like I said, there's 5 signs who already got this reading done for them. And now we're going to do it for the collective. I picked the cards last night thinking that it was going to be for a specific sign, but it never happened. So this is going to be a reading for all of us. I added to the pile the Brautele because there's a very nice person from Brazil who said, I love those cards, so that's for you. And also, in order to keep the pile kind of, how do you say, fresh, this is the Lenormand deck I was using. And so if I divide it between all these cards, there won't be many cards left, so we'll reuse Lenormand for every option. So is everybody clear on this? Also, I want to tell you guys that I'm doing daily astrology. We're calling it daily-ish. It's on Twitter right now, but I just added 700 new subs to Veroosh astrology on IG. So maybe we're going to integrate IG into this somehow, but we do have daily astrology on Twitter, and I'm stoked for it. It's a long time coming. You know, it's a great thing. Okay, so are we ready? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I have 2 cards up here in the corner. One is Who Will I Marry? The second one, Who is Your Future Partner? I'm also recording this, so if my internet kind of messes up, which it does sometimes do, I will post the whole video in its entirety, so don't freak out. I'm going to keep going, okay? I don't think it's going to fail, but we never know. So what I'm going to do is take these cards aside. Did you guys pick the order? 1, 2, 3, 4. So pick your week for every single section. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, okay? And we're going to get into the video. You can choose your own order. So, and if you're watching this taped, just go into the section down below and pick the order you want. Good? Good. So, again, for those of you who are coming in a little late, I do have by sign videos for Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, and Who else? There's 5. Aquarius. They're linked down below. And I did those by random, so please don't be offended if it wasn't your sign. It was not intentional. Okay? So let's rock and roll. I'm glad Cassie's here. I saw another moderator. If you guys can make sure to watch out for whoever's coming through and keep the chat moving. Hi everyone in chat. I'll check in between each video to say hello to you guys, okay? So let's go. So this is your pile number 1. You should have chosen which week of March this is supposed to correspond with. So let's take a look at your cards. Your first card is the Ace of Wands. So this week you are going to receive some good news. Overall, your disposition or your personality is going to be quite excited this week. You're going to feel like you have a new lease on life, like things are going your way and that you have a lot of good things to look forward to, and you do. You might have a attraction to someone. Someone might be looking like really cute, like a snack. And so you could be making eyes at someone. A new connection could be forming. Wow, okay, so we have the Ace of Cups next. Definitely some kind of action in the love department there for you. But it can be also relationships with friends or connections with people otherwise. So you could be in some way in a new place this week, connecting with new people, feeling excited about your new connections, feeling excited about the new people that you're meeting, the new people you know. Really, really an exciting time for you, actually. A lot of change of work for some of you this week. The next message is Page of Cups. This is super relationshipy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. To me, the pages are like aces. And something unexpected is coming through. There might be somebody who's letting you know their feelings, and it's quite unexpected. It's like, oh, here I come out of the cup with my feelings there. I like you. Tell me more. Tell me more. There's some kind of a bright new beginning. For those of you who are not seeking relationships, there's definitely like a brightness in your life this week, a happiness, some kind of a breakthrough, excitement. Wow. Okay, you guys, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm not setting you guys up. This is genuine, and I was sitting here in front of these cards for almost 24 hours. So this is Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Now 3 aces is success is assured, but like I said, I kind of count this as an ace as well. So you have 4 aces. It's like, that's a hole in one, guys. There's something really, really big beginning for you this week. Something really monumental. And then we have the 7 of Swords, which is Moon in Aquarius. And what do we say on this channel? 7 of Swords is a bomb transit, because it gets you out of trouble super fast. I think you're going to find a solution to something that you find quite difficult to deal with. Something that could have been a problem in the past is going to dissipate. You're going to find a different way through your current circumstances. Let's see the next pile. So we have the Death card. Ooh, Death, okay. This person, it's possibly a water sign, but it could be someone else who's quite youthful. Somebody's got your back big time, and they are fearless, like fearless. And so they got your back. They're setting things up. They're helping you get out of problems. So we have the Death card. This signifies a massive change for you this week. Big change for the better. Look at all these aces. That's a hole in one. 2 of Pentacles. Things have been up and down for a while. A little bit up, a little bit down. You've been kind of putting some muscle behind life, really trying to apply yourself to do well. And I have a feeling that you know you need to make a pretty big change, and at first I think that you feel like to do so you're out on your own to do it. But actually what's going to happen is that you're going to have more allies than you think in this situation. I think that you take the first step towards something, but then support energy comes in. Here's the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You have allies, my friend. So it could be water signs, because water signs are very helpful and generous emotionally, here to support. But this can actually mean that there's a lot of people around you who are supporting you in your journey in whichever way you're going. Do you guys see this? This is no joke. Ace of Pentacles. Whichever sign, because this was supposed to be for a sign that we were going to roll the dice on, but I'm sorry for stealing your reading. This is for everybody. Ace of Pentacles. That's wild. My mind is blown. This is the brightest reading I have ever seen on my channel in the entire time that I've done a reading. Like, look at all these aces and the death card. This is how the death card is just bright. It's like a supernova. Beetlejuice went bright again, so I don't think it's going to go supernova. But we've been waiting for it. It was flickering since October. Yeah. Beetlejuice is not the character, it's a star. And so it's been flickering and growing dim, so scientists thought there was going to be a supernova explosion, which would be very rare. Never happened in humanity's. Not significantly. Betelgeuse is a giant star. But anyway, you have two pentacles here. New beginnings. People are, and you're beginning something big this week. Let's see the last one. We have the Hermit. The Hermit. Have I ever told you guys this about the Hermit? Whenever I see this card, it reminds me. So I'm a Virgo, which is the Hermit, right? But my moon is an Aquarius, which is the star. And my rising sign is Scorpio, which is the darkness around the Hermit. So whenever I see the Hermit, I'm like, that's like my card, yo. Like through and through, my sun, moon, and rising in one card. Anyway, but I have a feeling that there's a bright new beginning for you this week. A complete breakthrough, a complete transformation. Whatever you're working on is bound to be successful, and your wisdom is going to tell you how to get away from things you don't want to be a part of. Okay, how am I going to do this? Then I'm going to do Lenormand. Normie Lenormies. Let's do it. And this is the Dreaming Way Lenormand. So we have ring, we have commitment, bringing closer, marriage. Look at them, they're so cute. This is one of my favorite Lenormand decks. So change and a commitment. Whatever you begin here is going to have a positive commitment from everybody who is involved. So you can trust that new things are beginning that are good this week. Then we have the clouds. So you still have to put in a little bit of work in order to clear the air on some things. Like I said, at first it feels like you're doing all the work, the heavy lifting yourself, but actually what's going to happen is that you're going to work through the problem and everything's going to clarify. The next message is the stork. This is I don't know who this is, this water sign person. The stork in Poland, I'm from Poland, it means children, so I can't help it but to see this energy. But good tidings, good change. Somebody opens their heart to you, somebody brings you something good. It's a closening of ties. Somebody is bringing you in, helping you. There's facilitation here and help. The next message is the lilies. Somebody older than you could very likely offer you a job or some kind of financial assistance. Somebody is watching over you. They're helping you in some way. Somebody is caring for you. And somebody who's older than you. This is a person of experience. The lilies, sorry. And then we have the anchor. So the hermit is almost reached to his goal, his or her goal. Maybe this is someone who's coming towards you, or maybe this is you after removing yourself from some situation, but you're almost there. And I think that they're going to meet. And I'm not guaranteeing you a love connection, but what I am telling you about this week is that it's going to be a big connection that's going to have a monumental effect on your life. So now let's do I have a couple focus cards, and then I want to finish with the Braille. So first is continue. It's encouraging you to continue what you're doing. This is huge, you guys. This is a monumental week in your life, and I'm not pulling your leg. You guys know that I always tell you how I see it. I'm kind of blown away, to be honest, by these cards. So huge week for everybody who's watching. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's the fears that people are having walking into this situation. But remember the anchor card. So there's already been so many lessons in this direction. There's been so many insights. The anchor says that you're almost there, and the hermit has had already life lessons. And so there's this kind of completion that's coming here. All those lessons of self-doubt, a situation's coming to an end, a confirmation and closure. And so if you've been struggling with feelings of inadequacy, I think that you're about to have an experience of something that teaches you. You're supposed to continue. You're supposed to keep going with what you're doing. You're doing great. So these are special magical cards created in Dramanhura, Italy. You're not supposed to mess with their energy too much. So let's just do it. We have releasing, and I'm going to turn them right side up. So we have releasing, but it's in the reverse. Let's take the first one as a reverse. No, I don't want to do it reversal. So we have releasing. I used to do this on my daily show where I would have them in, if something came up in the reverse, I would turn it right side up so that it could take the upward property. So it's that magical energy transformation. So we have releasing, which matches the death card. Maybe that's the commitment. Somebody's not let you go. I'm going to honor it as it came through. Somebody's not letting you go. They're committed to you. So don't worry. You think that maybe somebody is going to bail on you, but I don't think so. And then we have glory, victory in the reverse. Let's turn it right side up. I don't want to hear the negative. Okay. So, because then the whole thing is negative. I'll take the first one, but the second one will have right way up. Okay. So what I think we're looking at here is that through hard work, there is a huge change and transformation for the better. You're supposed to continue. You're supposed to face things head on, and there will be glory and victory. Here is the next message. We have the daring energy. So this person is very daring. I told you they have a bright heart, and they are some way going to pursue something. They are going to in some way just push forward and put their heart on the line to initiate, instantiate something wonderful in this situation. The next card is closing the issue. So I think that there's going to be someone who balances out karma. Remember, we said that they're older, balancing out karma, and this person is going to elevate the issue, and this person is going to put things right so that it feels like somebody is for resources, worried about their resources, and somebody older steps in and makes sure that they're okay. It's a protective energy. And then we have now, okay? So number 80 for those of you who like numerology, and to me that signifies that you're pretty much there. You're pretty much almost there to achieve what you have been waiting for. So that's this week in March. And now we're going to move on to the next cards. I'm going to switch all of those cards upside because I was just holding the deck in the reverse. So we learned our lesson in this first pile, and now let's move on to the other ones. I'll check in chat to see how you guys are doing. Hi everybody. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so let's move on to the next energy. I just want to recycle the Lenormand. Are you guys doing okay? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make the energy real. And let's go. Oh. All right, let's go. Next. So this is pile number 2. You should figure out what week we're talking about in March. And here we go. Your first card is the Knight of Pentacles. A Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, secondary transits in air, okay? So he is in some way moving forward towards his destination. It's very likely that this is representative of you. You're very focused towards the goals you're trying to achieve this week, and I think you're very committed to what you're doing. The next message is the Four of Cups. And so on his way, he will have and receive some kind of benefit from somebody. Somebody is going to step in and help him on his journey. This is not expected. Somebody is coming in to help you this week. The next message is the Empress. Okay? And so she's overlooking the whole situation. Your mother helps you in some way this week, or another strong feminine figure. She's ruled by Venus, and this week Venus is in Taurus right now. She's in rulership. Strong women will come to your service in the direction that you're going. I have a feeling that some of you are going to achieve your financial goals or your career goals this week by having something come through that will be very helpful. And it's going to happen at the hands of an empress. So there's going to be this empress energy who steps in to help you in whatever you're trying to do. The next message is the 9 of Rods. I think that to a certain extent this week, you need to take some downtime and recuperate. I think that you're going to be taken aback by this offer or this help. And so you need some time to think about it and decompress. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So there's a long journey ahead. This is telling me very strongly to tell you to take some rest, especially towards the end of the week. You're going to work really hard through the week, and on the weekend you need to take some downtime to think about what you want, and in some way kind of connect with nature and connect with the world around you and figure out which direction you want to go. I think that maybe this presents to you a conundrum in which you have to decide what you want. Here is the next message. We have the 7 of Pentacles next. So you're picking up a long-term goal this week. You're picking up a long-term goal. You're trying to think to yourself which way you want to go with things. This is long-term things that you're deciding this week. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody steps in to help you. It's solidarity. Somebody comes in to help you. It's unexpected, but somebody comes in and brings positive energy towards you to lift you up. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So a man can have Empress energy as well, and that's what it seems to be here. This is somebody who's very established. This is the second one in which it looks like there's a benefic, helpful energy around you, like an angel or someone who's otherwise trying to help and support you. The next message is the 7 of Wands, which is stand up for yourself. You're doing great. You need to figure out what you want in a situation because there's someone around you who wants to facilitate for you the direction you want to go. And you need some time to sit down this week and think to yourself about what it is that you want. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So by Sunday, there will be some important communication, either written by you or the other people involved. But I think you're going to, by Sunday, let the world around you know what you want from a situation. So you're going to be making a decision this weekend, probably that pertains to how to respond. So by Friday, maybe somebody's making you an offer, Wednesday, Friday this week in this pile. And then by Sunday, you are making a deliberation or a decision about how to receive it, because on Monday you're going to have to tell them where you stand. Okay? But I think that in some way you're trying to figure out exactly how to bring things about, and somebody is going to be helpful to you towards your goals. Ironically, I think some of you guys are going to let that option go. It's a good option, but maybe it's not the right option for you. But at the end of the day, that's going to be your decision. Okay? So you're making it, definitely walking away from something towards something else. So the decision will be a decision between one thing and another. Lenormand next. So we have a man. So a long-term decision regarding a man, regarding financial things, like how to save money and where to save money. The next message is the Tower. Help in work, help in your career, a breakthrough moment in your work or career that leads you in a good direction. Let's see the next message. We have the Bear. This could be a woman too. Sorry, I should clarify. This could be a man or a woman, a very effeminate man or a very masculine woman, very strong energy, okay? The Bear. This is a protective female figure, but it could be also a man who's very protective as well. So you have someone around you this week who's very helpful and protective and who wants to be there for you. Let's see the next message. We have the Cross. So there's a conundrum here that you're trying to decide on the weekend, trying to decide which way to go, trying to decide what the best situation for you is. You're going to have to give yourself some time to deliberate. Let's see the next message. We have the house. Okay. So, making a decision, walking towards one thing. You're going to make a decision towards what you feel is the most kind of home-oriented, family-oriented decision, okay? So now let's look at our focus card. It's fear nothing, don't be afraid, you are protected. I think this week you're taking on something really big, a big commitment, a big goal, and I think in some way somebody's coming in to help you, and there's someone really powerful. On the weekend, you're making a decision. The love card is chemistry. There's strong magnetic attraction here. So this is this person. Somebody without, how do you say, it may not make perfect sense why this person is in your life, but they like you a lot. And so they're very, very happy to help you and support you in the direction you're going. So this person has esteem for you, they care about you, and they have a chemistry towards you. They want to lift you up. Let's take a look at your cards. So we have far away. So you're making plans for something far away. The Seven of Pentacles, goals. There's definitely some, look at him, he's even looking through the, I don't know what it's called, a lupa. I know in Polish, but telescope? No, it's not, telescope. I don't know. Periscope? No, that's not, it's not a submarine, Veroosh. But there's definitely some long-term goals that are being established early on in the week. And then we have desiring energy. Okay, so goals that you want for your work or career are going to come into focus, and there's going to be something positive that comes in to help you on your goals with your work or career. I'm so excited about allowing. Somebody's being permissive towards you. Somebody is like paving your way. It's like getting a great reference or getting a great referral. There's definitely some help for you in that. And then we have Matt. This is the Emperor card. Man, masculine, father, husband, business. There's a responsibility that you are weighing out. It's a great possibility or opportunity, but you have responsibilities and you have to weigh it out. It's such a sweet temptation, it looks like, but it looks like there's a lot on your mind also with regard to other people and situations you're involved in. And then we have the opening energy, number 69. And so don't censor me, YouTube. It's just a number. And so I have a feeling that you're opening the way towards a decision to be at home or to build home. I think that you're making a decision to go towards this, the house, the emperorship. I think that you're going to pick up the responsibilities as they're presented to you. But it's a blessing also that you get those responsibilities as well. So you're beginning some huge phase of life in this week. Okay, that's huge. This is a huge reading. Okay, so next sign. I have to be careful, and I'm going to check comments as I... Hi guys, how are you doing? Are you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing to make the energy real? That was a big one, huh? I'm really glad I did it for everybody. So, it's a nice reading. Hey girl, hey. How are you guys tonight? Okay, so now we're going to move on to number 3. Are you ready? Do you know what week this is in March? Let's go for number 3. Oh, by the way, let's do this. I didn't pick a fortune. I'm going to do this at the end. So I'm going to pick 4 fortunes at the end for every single week. That's going to be our bonus because I forgot to do it. So these are fortune cookie fortunes. Okay. So number 3, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Let's begin. So your first message is the 4 of Swords. So this week is about rest. The other 2 sound gnarly, like very busy, very intense. So you're going to need to rest, both emotionally and physically. Get your sleep on. 10 hours, that's fine. You're not being lazy. You're regrouping and taking care of yourself, okay? Then we have the Queen of Wands. Rest makes a girl pretty. Don't you guys know? And the fairer you are, the fairer skinned you are, the worse you look without rest. Trust me. If you're like a blonde, blue-eyed girl and you're not getting your rest, you look ratchet like just with just a little bit less sleep. So this rest is necessary for you to look great. And I think that you will choose to like give yourself that. And that's going to really translate to you looking like a snack. There you go with your sunflower miss and the kitty cat. This is the Lihodziejewski Tarot, and I always remember with this card because I love it. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. A lot of networking this month in general, I think. Networking with others, forming connections. Allow those connections to come to you. They're blessings. And they're blessings because they're mutually receptive, which means both of you need them in some way. The next message is the Ten of Cups. Okay. So happiness, celebration, you found an ally. Very likely it's this person, a Sag, Leo, or Aries. Maybe water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Any sign, but she's very kind of bright and fun, energetic, protective, fierce woman. I like women like this. I have a lot of like fire sign female friends. I really vibe with fire sign women really, really hard. Like some of my favorite women that I know are fire sign women. Just fierce. I like that energy. So I think that you'll find that kind of respectful connection with someone because you both need it. You both need an ally and a companion. And that's going to bring a lot of joy and happiness. Okay? And then we have the Emperorship. Okay? So you're putting another piece in the puzzle this week in terms of life strategy and success. Also, happiness with your husband if you're married, or happiness with your spouse if you're partnered up, or if it's a woman. There's definitely a positive situation, but more so than anything else, I think that you find the same footing with someone. So rest, glow up, find camaraderie with others, and then there's this beautiful connection here, okay? So it ends off on a really nice weekend or end of week with some people that you love a lot. Here is the next message. Boom, Sun. So the reason you can rest is that a lot of problems have fallen to the wayside and you don't have to chase after them. A lot of things have been restored. There's a balance restored in this situation. You know, it's like taking a rest after strenuous activity. You've worked really hard and now you can breathe. Now you can relax. The next message is Six of Cups. If she's your friend or if he's your friend, this can be a man, there's like a genuine alliance there. There's a genuine friendship and a genuine connection. I can see people basically smiling. I'm channeling the energy. I can visualize it. I can sense it. There's definitely people smiling, looking into each other's eyes in friendship, camaraderie, companionship. There's understanding what the other person is about and feeling them on that level. Then we have the Lovers. This is heating up, you guys. So here we go. So that's real friendship when two people, you know, family, when they recognize their need for each other, when they recognize all those good stuff. So there's that recognition that you need the other person in your life. On both sides. It's a week of like, hey, I found you, you know, let's connect. It's that deep sense. The aces are stalking us in this reading. Look at this. And that D card, man. Ace of Wands. Really passionate connection. Like, if this isn't love, then I don't know what is. But for some of you guys, this really does mean family love. Don't be disappointed. It's going to be an elation. I'm glad I took this away from one of the signs because this is a bomb reading for March. It's meant for everybody. And then we have the Hanged Man. So there will be some kind of delay at the end of the week with regard to hanging out with your mans, hanging out with your lady, something to do with business. But I think you'll be patient. I think you'll be very, very focused on family this week. So these kinds of things to do with structure and rules, like you'll be very patient. You understand that some things need to be waited out. But I think you'll feel confident that you're going in the right direction. Okay? And somebody is facilitating a good direction for you. So whatever direction you're going, it's positive. Okay, Normie Lenormies, let's do it. Okay, so first card. Here's the Man again. So there's a man who's making plans on your behalf for the long term. There's definitely support, recognition, camaraderie. Somebody's making plans to help someone out, okay? And then we have the clover, which is good luck. This is a lucky person, and also because you rest. Do you remember how at the beginning of this one I said rest? So listen to me, you need to rest, because when you get that good sleep on Sunday, Monday, at the beginning of the week, like 10 hours, make it happen, you're going to be dead tired, so you're just going to fall asleep. You'll have a reset, and then everything's just going to flow in. Magic really is wonderful when you can rest. Rest it out, and then glow up. And everything kind of falls into place. A rested brain is much more able to process information, right? And then you have the house. There's something really wonderful in all of these options that I'm picking up on for everyone, or for many people, that has to do with the house. There's like a warmth around it, and there's good energy. Neighbors, family members, roommates, whoever's around, visitors, guests, people who are coming around are just, it keeps on adding up to the positivity. The good energy is getting better and better. And then we have the anchor. So a destination is almost reached. Okay? A destination is almost reached. And especially in a relationship, if you're waiting for your relationship to come together, this is a sign that this week there's going to be a definitely step in the positive direction. And then the last one is the lilies. So remember, we had in another option, now I don't know which order you chosen, there's someone who's older in this situation who has an effect on things. And there's a little bit of a weight because of their age. But don't be worried about that. It's just how they operate. They're a little older. They're helpful. We see that in another option. But I think that you're going to have to be patient with their process, the way they do things. Okay, clarifier, focus card for the week, ask for help, okay? Reach out. This is your week to ask for help. And remember, the operative one here, it's going to be mutually receptive, which means that you're going to help and then you're going to receive help, okay? Helpful, and I feel like she is the one who is the key player in your life. I think it's a reflection of you, but I also think it's her. And there's also this man. So this person's hooking you up, okay? Then we have the angels. Boom. So this is your soulmate. So all of this is conspiring together to get you going in the direction of your soulmate. It's getting easier now because you're almost there. So everything you've done to get to this point, you've earned, and you're almost there. So brow tele time. Okay. So we have writing. Somebody's writing you something positive on your behalf. There's something being written, communicated. There's stuff being put together to create a certain trajectory, and a man is behind it all. Then we have fortune. This is the wheel of fortune, Jupiter. I tell you, this person is a magical person in your life. Change of fortune, breakthrough. This person helps. And if it's you, you're your best friend, and that's the way it should be. Then we have being ready. So being ready for integration with other people. That means reciprocity, helping others, getting help from others. It's just that family bond gets really intense this week. And then we have fast. Very, very fast. Look at this Ace of Wands. And in another option, you're going to see a bunch of aces. So in March, there will be a lot of these kinds of dashes towards your destiny. There will be very quick moments in which you can seize the day, carpe diem, fast and quickly, bold and strong. You're almost there. And then let's see the next card. We have awakening. This is Pluto. Oh my God, in Capricorn. This is the last judgment. I just had tingles. So you're waiting for an awakening. And this is a huge decision at the end of the week that's going to go in your favor. You already know, but remember, this person has to make that decision based on wisdom. And the reason everybody sort of understands that this is a soulmate connection, so nobody dare step in your way. And if they do, they're just not going to. But if they did, it would be a problem for them. It wouldn't be a problem for you. It's like, you know, who makes a bride cry on the day of her wedding? It's that kind of energy. Like, who picks on a baby when it's first born? You know, like, it's one of these situations when something really good is happening in your life this week, and you literally would have to be insane to step in the way of that energy. And people instinctually around you feel that, so they're not going to mess with that, you know? Okay. That's pretty dope. This is my favorite week so far. Don't you think? Okay, one more. Woo! I like when I make the right decisions. Hi, Liz. How are you? Liz has been with me for 6 years, almost. One of my moderators. Okay, so hi, everybody in chat. I hope you're having a good night. I'm going to dive back in with number 4. And if you don't know what we're doing, watch from the beginning, okay? And also, if you have other signs like Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, or Capricorn, I have a video dedicated for you guys in the description. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so first message, we have 3 of Pentacles. So this is going to be a hard work week, but it's going to you're going to be appreciated. I've been telling people about Mr. Beast on YouTube. He does this thing where he goes on Twitch, on different streaming services, and he gives young women money, and he says, because I appreciate you. And I think it's like the funniest video ever. He's not weird or creepy about it. Well, it's kind of, it's a play on being creepy, but he's actually not creepy. He's a really sweet man. But yeah, it's like this, somebody's appreciating you. It's my favorite joke. I love it so much. It makes me chuckle. So you have the 3 of Pentacles. Your work is being appreciated. You know, somebody's recognizing your flow, your vibe, your high vibe, genuine energy. Then moving on. So if you're leaving a job this time, in this week, you're going to have a killer reference. Really, really. If you're leaving a job, moving on, or in other ways, I think you're going to experience a lot of appreciation. But also you're going to complete something and move on from a project or something this week. And again, it's going to be recognized. It doesn't have to be in work. It could be something else that you've just finished. You've maybe done something for someone. You've exerted effort into something and you're about to move on, but people are going to recognize your energy, your positive energy in that direction. This is I'm glad I stole this. Like, this is what Moon and Aquarius does for you people. Because, like, I stole this whole reading from an entire sign. I told you guys I was going to do this roll the dice thing for a specific sign. I'm like, no, I'm doing it for everyone. That's what Moon and Aquarius does. I can sniff out. When I used to go to parties when I was, like, in my early 20s, I was like I was so good at picking which party to go to. Like, I mean concerts and stuff, you know? I would say we have to go there and my friends would be like, why are we going there? And it was always like the best show. I have like a sense about things. Anyway, well, I am psychic, but you know, that's besides the point. So we have the sun here. So I have these awesome instincts for good. So we have, and I don't say anything unless I sense it. So here we go. Breakthrough moment, you're moving on, you're blessed. Wherever you're going this week, there's a blessing. There's a real blessing. You know, you're beginning a journey this week, and where you're going, it's just going to be full of bright energy and just a lot of positivity. Ace of Swords, the swords are everywhere too. Lots of communication in March. Mercury will go direct in a few days, and lots of communication, lots of breakthroughs. Be flexible minded. Really adjust to the new information you're receiving. The next message. I can't make this up. For real though. This is Mercury in Virgo. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. You're moving on to a very bright place. and there's loyalty and trust. Something comes through that brings you closer to the people that you love the most. It's such a blessing. You complete something early on in the week, moving on. It's just the beautiful welcome and a breakthrough moment and loyalty all around you. Trust. 10 of Swords. This is not a bad 10 of Swords. Well, this one looks terrible. He looks like a zombie because his skin is green. So whenever I saw this, I'm like, he looks like a zombie, like he's about to rise again. But that's not for a reading. What this means is it's definitely the end of something, a project, or maybe you were helping someone, the end of your job, but it's not like you're getting fired or you quit. It's like, it's the end of it, you know? Maybe you did get quit. Maybe you did quit, but you're moving on to something. It's not like but it's not necessarily a job. It could be like you were helping someone out for a couple weeks, or you were house sitting for a couple weeks, taking care of plants or pets, or, you know, it's not necessarily like a job thing. Oh, 6 of, I'm like blown, my mind's blown. This is Veroosh with my mind blown. 6 of Swords next. So definitely moving on in a very, very peaceful way. Peaceful way. Bam. Jupiter in Pisces. Fulfillment of wishes and breakthroughs. You are blessed. Here is the next message. Strength. I'm almost like picking cards so fast now. So this is Leo. Communication that brings you strength, gives you more empowerment in your life. The information you receive from this piece of information is going to give you more strength with regard to something that you're managing in your life. So it's like you kind of learn something about something pertaining to something that you are taking care of. Maybe a rule, a law, or some kind of information comes to you, and then you are more empowered to deal with it, you know? When I had roommates, for example, one of the most empowering things was I learned the residential tenancy laws, and I learned them thoroughly. And it's that information that empowered me to manage many situations, because even, you know, talking to people who were kind of out third parties and figuring things out, I knew the law, like who was responsible for what, like management I was dealing with in buildings. And so it's like you're informed about what you're talking about, and you gain more information in this moment. Maybe on a Saturday. Saturday is Saturn's day, so it's a good day for information. Here is the next message. Here's your man. Here's your man's. The King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Loyalty and trust. There's a real, like, if you have a man, then this is the week. This is the slam dunk. If it's a friend, then it's just loyalty, trust, loyalty. Let's listen to Rihanna a little bit, you know, with Kendrick Lamar. I love that. That's probably my favorite song by Rihanna. Let me know what your favorite song by Rihanna is. I'm a huge fan of hers, and happy birthday, Rihanna. So she's probably into this stuff, although I don't think she'd watch my videos. But anyway, she's the best. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, slam dunk. It could be a man or a woman, just really strong connection between yourself and someone else. So it's just like, look at this glow up. Closure on something. The rest of the week is just powerful. Okay. So Lenormands, let's take a look. Remember, we have fortunes at the end for all 4 weeks. So, okay, we have letter. So there could be communication, transformation, closure, moving on. Okay? Appreciation, the end of a situation, finalizing something done. The next message is the tree. So the decision to move on is about setting roots. And low-key, before I did the whole reading, when I was showing the Lenormand cards at the beginning, you guys can see at the bottom was the tree. I noticed that. I didn't say anything, but that's the card. So this is the only time it's come up in the weeks. So to me, that signifies that this whole month is about these 2 6 of Swords, moving on in a situation in a peaceful way to set down roots. And here we have the mountains on the bottom, and that signifies travel over vast distances. Some of you are are moving this march far away to establish your lives in a new place. I'm serious. Here is the next message. We have the moon. Remember, the moon in Lenormand is not like moon in the tarot, but it's the sun and moon and wish card in the center. How quaint is that? It's beautiful. This is achieving some kind of notoriety. You're achieving your goal. There's like a blessing here. Wherever you go, you're blessed. It's an opportunity. So this is very likely the end of a situation, you know, the end of one phase of life, but you're going towards your destiny where you're meant to be. And then we have the bear. I love the bear. The bears. I wish I could show you the bear that's hanging in front of me, the spirit bear. You guys have seen it on this channel. I have this. It's by Simon Haydock, and it's a spirit bear, which is a white bear. It's a very like beautiful design, so you guys can look it up. Simon Haydock, Haidok, or Duk maybe. You can look it up on Google. And it's the psychedelic bear. So we have bear protection, information that protects you, empowers you. You gain information. Same thing as my story. And then we have the whips. Okay, so loyalty and commitment, and somebody who's going to help you through in whatever kinds of things that you are dealing with. This is like loyalty, somebody stepping in to help you with any hardships you have been facing. Okay, next message, we have another boat. Look at this. I'm on a boat. You can build any kind of life you want, dear. I'm on a boat. Who knows what I'm talking about? If you guys Google search I'm on a boat, you'll understand. It's kind of old school. Hey, I'm on a boat. So, and then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the step you're guided to take. You're going to gain some information that's going to guide you towards something that you want a lot. Now brow to lay. So the keys of fortune, let's see. So we have journeying. This is the Chariot card, overcoming. Success in business is Chariot energy. Also the sign of Cancer. Success in business, overcoming, perseverance, growth. And then we have movement, okay? Change, transformation. You're going, baby. You're going 100%. Next message, manifest. Oh my God. You guys want my head to explode? What's going on? Manifesting, the sun and the moon and the Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces, and then we have manifesting. Girl, that's serious. So you're manifesting some massive shit. You're not supposed to hold back at all in this energy. So whatever week this is, like, go for broke, you know? Belly button to the wall. Returning, a message is returning, energy's coming back to you, something is empowering, somebody is returning back into your life. Protection is returning with them. The next message, okay, soul. Oh man, okay, soulmate. I told you this is your man's or a woman's, whoever it is. Soul. It's like, you know what the whips mean? It's like there's your soulmate and now you have to commit to them. Now you have to commit yourself to being a part of this loyalty and trust, and you're kind of bound to it. It sort of is like the, you know, the ball and chain. The good old ball and chain is back in the picture. Okay. Because soulmates are responsibilities, right? So for us non-committals out there, it's like, oh dang, like I love it, but at the same time, it's a let's keep the sun out just for fun. Okay, now I'm gonna pick from the coconut. Yes, that was a good reading. I'm glad I stole it for us. Seven of Swords, that's me. Hey, where is it? I'm gonna try to find it. Brought to you by the Seven of Swords. Did I convince you guys about the Seven of Swords being a boss card yet? By the time I'm done with the channel, which is not going to be for a long time, the Seven of Swords is going to be everybody's favorite card. All right, so fortunes. So we have 4 weeks. Do you remember your numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can pick again if you want, or you can go with your original numbers. I'm just laying them down here because I forgot to do it and I like the fortunes. I like reading you guys the fortunes. So go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a coconut. It's not a cup. It's a coconut. Oh, there's an extra fortune as we're getting ready that I'll read for you guys right now. Holy crap. Okay. Liz has got kids, so we have a short trip is favored at this time. Okay, a short trip is, there was a lot of traveling many of us are going to do, so. Okay, so number 1, we have, you will be the guest of a gracious host. So that's that bear energy. So I don't know which week that is, if you chose a different week or what. Then we have the next one, number 2 week, or 2 pile, sorry to confuse. Okay, keep your ideas flexible and don't ignore the details. Maybe you guys want to write these down. Number 3 pile is, a companion is added strength. If my memory serves me right, which it probably doesn't, I think in the 3rd pile we had the Leo card, which is the strength card, just saying. And pile number 4, an important position shall be yours. Remember that 2nd pile? Boom. Breakthrough moment. Here's your sunshine, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment and like. And if you want to see this for your sign, it's important that you check out your sun, moon, and rising in the description. I did 5 this month. Maybe we'll do more later. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you all the best. Bye. Thank you.